This will be a quick introduction to Quad Help Desk, the web interface. Now at this screen, the login screen, if I was a staff member, I could log in with my username and password, choose a language, and go on. If I was a customer who already had a username and password provided, I could also use the same login screen. You may provide this information to your customers, create accounts for them in advance, or you may let them register and create a new account just by clicking this register link here. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'll create a new customer account and type in a username. And here we'll type in a password. If I type in just the word password, that won't be complex enough. So we'll get prompted to create a little more complicated password. Now we can see what I'm typing and see that yes, it's complex enough and it matched what I typed before. In case you're wondering, Marley is my dog. Now click and register. We'll create the account and we can proceed to the login page. We've already got a username and password filled in. If I wanted to save the password for future uses, I could check this box. You may not want to do that if you're on a shared computer. We've already registered. I don't need to get a password reminder, so I click Submit to log in. Now here we have a button to log out, change the password, view customers, or request. Since I'm a customer, not a staff person, I can only view one person's record, my own. If you're supporting only internal users, you wouldn't maybe care about demographics, the city, state, and so on. But if you support external customers, you may want your customer to edit this information, or you can edit it yourself for each of your customers. But I'm going to put it in, and he doesn't have a home number, so I'll say unlisted. This information is not required. The latitude and longitude will be entered automatically, be calculated for you when you click Save. And that latitude and longitude allows us to view the record, view the address on a map. For some people, this may not be a real big deal, but for others, it's useful to have that information for a customer record. Perhaps you're doing deliveries and you'd want to have that information. Now I've updated the record and you see the city, state, so on. This is not useful for just one customer, but if you have a staff member logged in, they want to quickly filter based on a city or state, you'll see that can become useful. But now I'm going to enter a request. And I click Add New. The date and time is already filled in, as well as the call status at default of new. Priority default value is normal. We can make that high. Choose a call type, and we'll say product information. Now here, if we were a staff person, we could enter requests on behalf of a customer. And so we would have more than one customer name to choose from. I save this record. I'll go back to the list. And you see as before, we have filters on the left side of the screen. I only have one record, so I'm going to add another one. We'll say priority of low. Let's choose a different call type. We'll save this record. Now we can filter by price quote, product information by call type. Clear will show all records again. I could also filter on priority. Clear that. Show all records again. I could type anything in this box that I want to search for. And it's found this is the match. I'll click search to show just that record. And here it's got it highlighted. So we can view that individual record. Now, after a staff person has updated a request, you'd see that information on the response, and if it's completed, a date completed. We'll show all records again. And I'll show you that you do have options for advanced searching as well as exporting. You could select all records and then export them or do an advanced search on these records. Let's clear this, reset all these fields, and say we just want to search on call status. And when I choose equal, it lets me choose the same list. So we use new. So they just show me new records. It turns out both of these are new. So I'll click show all anyway. But this is just to give you a quick introduction to Quad Help Desk. Please check back soon. We'll have more videos and hopefully without the dog barking.